Hi boys and girls, I'm in my big comfy chair, which means it must be time for another read aloud. So I'm going to read you, I'm actually going to finish a book we started last time. This will be our fourth lesson on learning about informational text. Remember, that's a special kind of book that has some special features sometimes. Let's take a look at those features again. So come closer and we'll take a look. Features of informational text. Remember, we said sometimes informational text has photographs. Those are pictures that are taken with a camera. Sometimes informational text has a table of contents. That's where it tells what's in the book. Sometimes it has labels. Those are arrows on the picture telling about parts of the picture. Sometimes it has diagrams and charts, which tell more about what's happening in the picture. Sometimes it has captions, which are sentences on the picture. And sometimes it has bold-faced print, which are black or red or colored, brightly colored words on the page that the author has decided are the most important words on the page. And of course, by now, we should know that when you read informational text, you learn something new. So let's pick up in our book where we left off last week. We were reading Horse Life Cycle, and we had read chapters 1 and 2. We had gone to the table of contents. Remember, the table of contents tells what's in the book, and we had read chapter 1, all about horses, and we had read chapter 2, A Foal is Born. Now we're going to read chapter 3, Growing and Learning, and we're going to read chapter 4, Caring for Horses. So I'm going to flip right to chapter 3, and it tells me that begins on page 14. So here is page 14, and I'm going to read to you. Chapter 3, Growing and Learning. Happy birthday! This horse is 3 years old and is almost all grown up. Adult female horses are called mares, and adult male horses are called stallions. Take a look at this adult horse. The hair on its neck is called a mane. Its chin, mouth, and nostrils together are called a muzzle. That bump on the horse's back is called its withers. Let's take a look and see what we can find. On this page, do you see the bold-faced print? Those would be the letters that are in big black print that the author has decided are the most important. Ah, you did find them, the words mares and stallions. Those are the most important words on that page. On this page, do you see labels? I think you do. There they are. This is pointing to his muzzle, the mane, and the withers. Remember, the labels point to parts of the picture. Good job. 3-year-old horses are old enough to ride. They learn to follow directions like trot, canter, and gallop. Galloping is the fastest movement of all. 5-year-old horses are ready for bigger challenges. Some are trained to race on tracks or jump in shows. Wow! Again, do you see labels in the pictures? I thought you did. This one shows us the horse that is going to trot. This one says canter. This one says gallop. And this one says jump. Some horses are trained to work on ranches. This one is helping to move all the cattle to another place. Ride 'em, cowboy. Some horses are even trained to work in big cities. This police officer rides on a horse instead of in a car. Why? A horse can fit through small spaces that a police car can't. Do you notice any captions on these pictures? I thought you did. Here's a caption which is going to tell us more about horses. Horses have been used to help herd cattle for hundreds of years. Ooh, did you notice a bold-faced print in that caption? I did. There it is. You're right. In red, they wrote the word herd because that's the most important word. And here, yep, you were right. Another caption. Officers who work on horseback are called mounted police. And we'll keep reading. To grow healthy and strong, now we're on chapter 4, caring for horses. To grow healthy and strong, horses need tender, loving care. Their stables should be filled with plenty of hay and water. Some horses drink 15 gallons of water a day. Horses also need to be groomed. It is important to brush their coats and remove small rocks from their shoes. This keeps their feet from getting injured when they run. Do you see the bold-faced print? I see two. Right here we have coats, and here we have grooming. And what is this called? You're right, a caption. These are tools for grooming horses. Horses also need a lot of exercise. What is one of the best ways for them to exercise? Taking long rides in the country, of course. Giddy up. And before you say it, I know you see a caption, the last one on the last page. Most horses live to be about 25 years old. All right, great listening. Come with me over to my desk and we're going to write about something we learned today. And today I'm going to have you practice making a label and a bold-faced print on your page. Okay, here I am at my desk and we're ready to write a fact we learned about horses. All right, so we have our paper ready. And if you don't have a paper that says I learned, remember you can just get a plain white piece of paper and you can write the words I learned. You see, I already did my illustration because I want to have that ready for when I'm done, because I want to teach you something about illustrations today. And notice, I'm not really that great at drawing horses, but I tried my best. So I've decided today I'm going to write, I learned horses need hay and water. My book was about horses, so I can find the word horses right in my story, and there it is. I learned horses, so I'm going to copy that. H-O-R-S-E-S. I learned horses need. I think I can sound that word out. Need. And I know if it makes the long E sound in the middle of a word, it's often two E's. Horses need. I learned horses need hay. Oh, I can sound that one out. Yeah. I learned horses need hay and is a word wall word or sight word. Horses need hay and water. Water. An at the end of the word makes that ER sound. I learned horses need hay and water. There's my sentence. I need a period. And remember, I'm really working on trying to stretch my writing, so I'm going to put 2 sentences. And the next one's going to be, some horses drink 15 gallons of water a day. Some is a word wall word, and it's a new sentence. I need a capital letter. S-O-M-E. Some horses, again, it's right in my sentence. Some horses drink, that's the DR blend. Ink. Some horses drink 15 gallons. Gallons. If you don't know how to spell the rest of that word, it's okay to put the sounds you think. Gallons. Again, that might not be how a grown-up spells it, but you're not a grown-up. It's okay to put what you think and try your best. Some horses drink 15 gallons of is a word wall word or a sight word, of water. I have that word already. Of water. A is an easy peasy word. A day, and that I can sound out. Yeah. So let's see if I've got it all. Some horses drink 15 gallons of water a day. Yep, I'm going to put my period. Now today I would like you to challenge yourself, and I would like you to pick 2 words in your sentence that are bold-faced type. Remember, that's one of our features of informational text is bold-faced print. So that would be the 2 most important words on my page. So I think the most important words on my page are hay and water, because that's what my page is about, is what horses need. So I can pick more than one. And I'm going to show you 2 different ways you can highlight a word. So you can just take a yellow crayon and you can highlight like this to make it bold-faced print. We can just highlight it. Or we could take a marker and go over it in dark print. like this. See, so there's more than one way to highlight, and you could use a different color also, because remember in our story we saw some that were in red. So there's two ways that we can bold-face print. So I picked the two most important words, hay, water, as my bold-faced print. Now up here in your picture today, I would like you to draw a picture to go with your words, make sure they match, and then I would like you to label your picture today. So let's see, I'm gonna label my picture, and I learned in my story today that this was called the mane, so I'm gonna write that. And this up here, when we put all these things together, the mane and the nose and the mouth, it was called the muzzle. So I'm going to put that one up here, the muzzle. And I think I'm going to label the tail over here. And I could actually keep going and label anything I wanted to. Maybe I'll label the ears just for fun. All right, so notice I have two features of informational text. I have bold-face print, and I have an illustration with labels. Next time we read informational text on our next lesson, we're going to try to write a caption on our page. All right, until then, bye-bye.